Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on our YouTube account and we are ready for a massive summons over here. So we are getting, and the patch just came up, the copies of Envy. So we are getting 50 free time emblems, as we can see right there. Also getting those discounted summons off the bat. So I want to count exactly where we are, how many summons it's going to take us to build this hero up. And we are taking Envy to really all in. We've done it with a couple of heroes before. I want to see exactly what we can do with this hero. And looking where we're at right now, we have 968 emblems. I want to take note of that so we know exactly where we are. And then also looking at our Stargazer scrolls, we are at 902. So very close to both of those. So we know the cost that it takes to summon this hero specifically. Now, overall on the test server, we're seeing this hero already in the Cursed Realm, the Nightmare Corridor. I'm assuming the Treasure Scramble. Now, a lot of players say, should you come in and build them? Should you go ahead and build them one day? Honestly, like I've always said from the beginning, I would wait to build the hero, see exactly where they're being used. Because remember, when it comes to a lot of different game modes, it changes every week. We have different bosses, we have different iterations, we have different rotations. We might see a lot of play in a couple places, we might see no play in other places, or we could see this hero used absolutely everywhere. A lot of players are saying that he is kind of seems like a awakened version of Lucretia, just based on skills and abilities, how he runs around the battlefield, everything of that nature. So again, we're going to have to see where this hero is being used. And I recommend just waiting to see where the hero is being used long before. And I believe that just threw off the count. And I didn't even see that we hadn't picked those up last time. Let's try to get out of some of these pop-up screens. But I think that takes us to almost 1,000. 984. So let me do 984 right there. Want to make sure again that we have an accurate count over here. So 984 and 902 on where we're building them. The last time we built a hero, it took around 400. I think 400 with the increased rates was right on par. I don't know what's going on with these pop-up screens today. But let's go in here. Let's hop in the Temple of Time and drop this hero in here, see how many copies, how lucky we can get with this. And look at Lich, look at Smitty, look at a lot of other players already summoning this hero as well. So let's see if we can get lucky with some of these copies. And also remember, guys, we're getting stone, or we're getting some of the variety chests, but we're also looking for those epic emblems to use within the Ghoulish Gallery. Hopefully we get some of those, or hopefully we get the diamonds. I would love to see some diamonds in here. I know we don't really need them, but there is the first copy. So that is one that is going to unlock this hero. In general, we'll pick up a couple diamonds in here just looking at the story. And a lot of players I know were also talking about the story that he has, that it seemed like it was kind of odd with the story. Haven't read through and read it personally. And there is the legendary bizarre totems. That was the other one that we were talking about that we want to get. So that is copy number 1, and copy number 2 comes back to back. That is 2 copies in a row, guys. Which, remember, they start at legendary. They don't start at elite. We don't have to get to elite plus, which means one more copy will take us to that legendary plus. There's a couple more chests. I got to kind of pay attention because this red background will also be the diamonds if the diamonds do pop up. And you can see it is also the tier stones, but there is copy number 3 right there. That does take him up to legendary plus. So 3 more copies will take this hero up to mythic already. Seems like it's going pretty quick so far. I don't think I know those were also discounted summons. There's another of our totems. A couple more diamonds in there, which I believe our next one should be another copy, which it is. Is it just going to be a single? Which again, it is. So we need 2 more copies to take him up to mythic. That, of course, are going to unlock the signature item. Building them up a little bit further. So there is 1 more copy, just another single. So 1 more will take him to mythic. And then, of course, after this, we'll hop over to the Stargazer. We'll get them all built out to make sure we got some more copies in there. Come on, where is those copies? A lot of tier stones. There we go. Just again, another single, but that does take him to mythic. So we need 3 more for mythic plus. Love to see. There we go. It looks like there is another one. So 2 more for mythic plus. Could we get a double? Could we get a really good pull out of here to speed this up just a little bit? No, it looks like we're going just about full tilt. There is just another single. So one more mythic copy, or one more copy for our mythic plus. And for some reason, the last one, we usually get doubles in there. There we go. So there is, again, just another single, but that does take him to Mythic Plus. We need 3 more for Ascended. Now, once an Awakened Hero gets to that Ascended level, you can actually use the Stargazer, which I'll show you guys in just a second. I know this is a question that I get all the time, but there are some more Legendary Bizarre Totems. There is another pull of the hero, so 2 left. Not too bad on the pulls so far. Watch the last one be a double. There it is, which is just another single. So we are still 1 shy. Got a lot more of that mythic variety chest in there. There's a double chest right there. I didn't see the diamonds unless I missed it by chance. Also picked up a lot more faction cards, and there is the last copy. Again, just another single. All right, so we're at 466. So we were at 984 minus our 466. 518. So it did take quite a few more in there to get him built up of 518. So a lot of players were also saying 500 of your emblems to go ahead and build them up. So that's kind of spot on. Like I said, with Brutus and a couple other heroes, I know it was slightly cheaper. We didn't use as many copies. So definitely 518 on that pull. There is Mythic. There is the signature item unlocked. And that should be our Mythic Plus, and this one should be the final copy we need to go ahead and build them up. So Mythic to Mythic Plus. And then that final copy right there takes them to Ascended, unlocking, of course, the furniture. Now, like I was saying earlier, once we do have Envy built up, there's Leica, there's Aurelia, you can drop the hero into here. So you don't want to use any more time emblems. We still have 466 left. But this is the point where we hop over and we do these with the Stargazers. Now, remember, when you're adding stars onto Awakened Heroes, it doesn't require 2 copies like we see with Celestials and Hippos. It does still require 3 additional copies for every single star we're adding. So it is a little bit more expensive to come in here, but cheaper overall. In this, we're getting totems as well. Super excited to see that. And there is a copy already, guys. That is 1 copy we just pulled right out of there. That was a pretty early copy. I feel like a lot of these totems, there's copy number 2. We need 1 more copy, and there's another copy, guys. That already adds 1 star to the hero, unlocking that engraving abilities, and a back-to-back copy. That is 4 that we've already seen out of the Stargazer. That's a pretty early, a pretty high rate right there. Still getting a lot of resources, going to be able to gain a couple more levels in there. Boom, there is copy number 5. Come on, where's our doubles or our triples? Or where's our diamonds? Again, I would love to see every time we do this that we picked up some diamonds. There's copy number 6. I think that's 6. We're seeing also a lot of mythic gear dropping in here. But I feel like our rates for this have been pretty decent because there is another copy. I believe that is 7. Got some tier 1 stones in there. 662 left. Wow, we got a few left. There we go. There is another one. I believe that already adds 2 stars. Going for 3. Again, I want to build them up in the entirety. I think we have enough cards to get through this and just forgoing the diamonds because there is another copy. You got a Mauler card right there. Get some more gear. We also have furniture. Guys, we have a lot of furniture to use here for these new heroes. And there's another copy. Let's see where we're at, guys. Again, stacking those copies. 3, there is our Legendary Plus. That's what, already 3 stars? I think that's 3 stars, almost 3 stars in a copy. All right, so that does unlock the engraving ability. And I know I believe engraving, we're going to have to get some more engraving mats. So there's 3 stars plus 1 copy. So we need 3 copies to add another star. We need 5 copies in total. We'll take this hero max out in the entirety with 5 more copies, 522. We have more than enough. So 5 more copies, and then we should be good. Still haven't seen those diamonds yet. Come on, where is that 30,000 diamonds? There we go. There's another copy. That leaves us with 4 left in here. Again, got a lot more of those totems, a lot more of that mythic gear. A crazy amount of resource. I mean, that's double mythic gear right there. Boom. There's another copy. Got to be close. And I believe it pops up the warning that we have the hero at 5 stars once we get that last copy. A couple more cards right there. Come on, there's another copy. That should be, I think that is... No, we still need 1 more. That is our legendary plus... Need 1 final copy because we have 1, 2, 1 final copy. This will be 5 stars. Look at that. A lot of other players. Lorzan, Lepo, building out the hero as well. The final copy is right there, guys. There, see? Have them up to 5 stars. Proceed to the Temple of Ascension now to level up. Temple of Ascension to go ahead and build him up. Just pops us up with that warning that he is at 5 stars. And that is indeed true. He is at 5 stars built out in the entirety. Now remember, damage dealer is going to benefit a lot more from having that 5-star build. Now pull coins. So let's hop him in. I believe it's tower number 7. That is our dimensionals. 6 is the hypos. There we go. So let's drop him in here. Join all of his hypo friends. And now we can finally use our 156,000 po coins that we've been saving. Remember, when it came to Mira, we did not use any of these for Mira. In addition, within the bag itself, I believe I have 2 already. 3. We already have 3 of these, so we're going to take him to a 3 of 9 already. So hopefully it's going to be a lot easier. Or you know what? I'm going to save these. I'm going to save them because we know we do have them in here kind of in our back pocket. That way, if we do get very lucky with the furniture summons, that way we're just not swapping other heroes in there. So wish list wise, we can probably drop out. I'm going to drop out Wukong. Again, just effectiveness. I know we're not going to use them at all. We'll drop in. There we go. There is Envy. All right. Let's see what we can do. First piece comes out to be a mythic, which is the awakened version of Thorin on the first one. Now, some of these I know are also getting, and we've maxed out in that entirety of furniture. There's honestly a couple heroes. We have max furniture, the awakened version of Athalia. We have Libirda. There are a few that the furniture is maxed out in its entirety. There is a copy for Mira. Mira's another one. I was hoping by this time that we would see a little bit more utility. There's Entendre again. There's a copy for Zora. Unfortunately, with Mira, we haven't seen the utility that we were hoping. Being used in the towers, she's being used in some campaign formations. But as far as other game modes, we're not seeing Mira at all, which is incredibly disappointing. But unfortunately, we are not seeing that here being used. Another copy for Mira. Not saying we're not going to build her out, but again, utility-wise, not seeing a lot out of there. Another copy for Mira, so we haven't seen not one single copy of furniture for Envy. It's going to be hard to get to the 9 of 9. There is a copy for Lucius. I feel like everyone else in our wish list, because it does require 10 heroes in the entirety. Another copy for Lucius. Is a lot more difficult to pull specific furniture for a hero that you're looking for. There is Lavatoon. Let me make sure we got the hero in here, which we do have the hero in here. 67,000 left. You can see we did get some cards on the table. There is Thorin again. Feel like we're dancing around the hero and the entirety. There is Zora. If we don't get any, there's Thorin again. That is going to look pretty bad trying to get this out. And hopefully we have enough of those red cards to build it out. There we go. So we got one for Envy. So far. So far. We'll say it with a grain of salt. All right, double mythic right there, which is Lavatoon and Envy again. That gives us 2. That does add some more furniture onto Lavatoon. There is copy number 3. That gives us that 3 of 9 furniture that we wanted. I'm hoping red car wise that we have enough. There's another copy for Mira. And Mira is going to be one just gradually pulling over time. Not really going to focus a lot on her. There is Scion. So that I believe is a first additional piece that we actually got for Scion. Trying to build them up a little further. There's the awakened version of Iran. And there is 150,000 Pokecoins, guys. So let's go ahead, equip these recommended. We'll go ahead and drop them down here. Boom, giving Mira the 4, giving Envy the 3. Now let's see what we have here. There's 5 of our cards recommended. We are 1 shy on there, but you know what? Let's sell these. Let's sell and recycle because I'm wondering if by chance we might get lucky. That's another 8,000 Pokecoins because we have 1 more card here. That means I can save the cards in the bag. We can save those other 3 for what could be coming in the future. And there's a copy for Gwen. 1 more card. That is going to take this hero to that 9 of 9 furniture. Just like that. And we still have those 3 cards that are sitting in our bag. Absolutely going to leave those. But there is that 9 of 9 furniture. Upgrading here, Lavatoon. We were working on the top furniture. That gives him quite a few more in there. Lucius, I believe the same. Maxed. Boom. That adds almost maxed furniture for him in the entirety. Gwen, there's another one maxed down the road for furniture, adding another piece right there. On Tundra, I thought we got a few maxed furniture that will max out the second set of furniture, building out a little bit more on that bottom set. Iran was the same. We have maxed furniture across there. A couple more pieces to max out in the bottom. We're just adding stats at this point, guys. We are just stacking the ability to add more stats. Now, what are the strengths in here? We have accuracy, and then we have health. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build out some accuracy. For Zora, I believe down here, yep, maxing this one out as well. That does max that out in the entirety. And then for Scion, I'm not sure. I thought we were going for attack, crit rating. Let's go ahead. Let's do the crit rating. You can always use a little bit more crit in there. Why not? All right, so that will do it for our summons in here for the furniture. Now let's hop over. Let's drop them into the resonating crystal. We are so close here, guys. 997. We are almost 1,000 levels into AFK Arena. And there are so many heroes in here. It is incredible to see. I even see now the meatball in there, Mizoth. Where did he go? He is still down here with the 5 stars because we don't have any of the... There we go. So their rapid strength, this one up. Have 12,000 in there. Even here, we're sitting on 7,000 emblems. Let's rapid strength this because signature items, we have a lot. Now remember here, we're doing one of these. Remember 30, then we're swapping to this all the way to 38. We're going to build them up a little bit further. Looking at the physical peers, really amping up what he has here for skills and abilities. There is 38. Now looking at 38 and 39, we're going to use both of the enchanted chests or to go up to 40. And there is 40. Mark of Corruptions deal 100% more explosion damage to the mark enemy. You're doubling the damage that he's doing in there. Now engraving, I think I need more engraving mats. I think I need some more. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait a little bit to get him up to that 60. I need some more engraving mats. I did use some of them a little bit earlier to level up a few heroes. Definitely want to build up his attack skills first. We're at 35. I can pick up some more engraving mats. I'm not too worried about that. Then, of course, the gear we can work and we can build this in the entirety. I'm sure we probably still have some of those tier 2 chests that we've been saving. We still have 3 of those. 4 of these, no miracle worker, but we did get 40 with the recasting elixir. Let's pop open these cards, guys. We have 13 cards here. There's a copy of Mira. There's another copy of Mira. So adding some more stars on Mira. Most of these in their entirety are just going to be recycled heroes. Mira was really the only one that we were kind of looking for in here. And of course, a ton of rare heroes with all of those cards. Running low on space. Out of all of the space we have within this account, we are running low on space. Can even add a few more. That is going to add another star there on Mira. And again, I think she's the only one that we do need to add more stars on if we do use her any utility wise. But there is a secondary star on Mira. So absolutely built the hero out to a monster. And where did he go? He is right there. We're going to, again, have to put some more gear on him. We're going to have to get some more of the engraving on him to really build him out in the entirety. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it. And let's see actually how many it did take us for the Stargazer. So we didn't even get into the gems itself. So we had 902 minus the 282 we have right here, 620. So it took us 620 cards to add all of the stars on him to get him maxed out in the entirety. Definitely wanted to share with you guys how I did on the rates. Let me know about your rates. Let me know exactly how many cards you used down in the comments below. But guys, that is going to do it for the build on the hero. And as always, thank you guys for watching.